Welcome back to the Umbrella. In lesson number 2, we're going to look at how you maneuver around the library. And in our case, getting to the library is fairly easy. You just click on the Library tab here in the menu at the top of the screen. And once you go to this page, it actually gives you some information about maneuvering around it, finding specific documents, and it actually is fairly intuitive, fairly straightforward. If we scroll down just a little bit, we see the Umbrella Library, and this is actually split into folders and subfolders, which we can actually open up by clicking these little arrows to the left. And it actually has sometimes subfolders which can be expanded, which give us collections of PDFs or Microsoft Word documents and other file formats. And it actually tells us what these files are using these little images to the immediate left of the file itself. And I can scroll down and I'm able to expand and close these, and they're split into certain categories, certain kind of larger categories and subcategories as well. So if I want to actually view one of these documents, the Umbrella has something that's really neat, which is if I click on one, it actually opens up the PDF directly within the browser. And we can see here where we are in terms of these folders and subfolders using these what are called breadcrumbs at the top. But I can actually view the PDF using this built-in PDF viewer. And I can go from page to page, and I could zoom in or zoom out if I wish. It has a lot of the options that you would expect from a PDF viewer if you're used to using Adobe Acrobat or something like that. But if we scroll down a little bit underneath the document, we can actually post comments or feedback or start a conversation about the PDF or document or whatever file format itself. So as long as you're logged in, it'll actually give you your little icon here will tell you who your user is. And you can add your commentary to it, and people can comment on that, and you can start a conversation around it. Now, if you look to the immediate right of this document, or sorry, of this comment section, you can also download the PDF that you have here. Now, it says download PDF and download. Now, what this allows us to do is to download other file formats like images and like Microsoft Word documents as PDFs. Now, in this case, we're actually looking at it as a PDF, so both of these will actually download the same thing. But since PDF is sort of a universal format, we can really download any file as a PDF once we're done. Now, to the immediate right, again, underneath the commentary, we actually have some information about the individual files as well. We have a description, as well as some labels which allow us to kind of search on a greater scale regarding where these documents are and kind of putting them together into categories. And who posted it and when it was posted and the size, that sort of information. Now, one of the things that you're most likely to be wanting to do with the library is actually searching for an individual file. If I go back to the Library tab here at the top, I actually, in the top right-hand corner here, have the ability to search the library. So if I was to type in the word environment, I can see actually the files pull up files that have some connection to that keyword, and folders, in fact, pull up immediately. If I actually click enter on it, it gives me a full list of files and folders that are in some way connected to that topic. And in fact, I can actually get very specific in terms of my results by filtering by whether they're documents or people or things like that, and in terms of the labels that are connected to those individual files. Now, if I go back to the library, we can see on the right-hand side here that there's already a few of the most common searches set out. If I was to click on one of these, it actually brings up all of the documents that are connected in some way with those keywords. Since those are the ones that are most often searched for, it's just a very quick way to go directly to that. Now, you might wonder how you would go about actually adding content to the library. At this time, only the administrators of the Umbrella are adding content to the site itself. So if you have a resource that you think should be added to it, please contact one of the administrators, and they'll actually go through that process and add it to the library. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you'll be joining us for lesson number 3.